Cost-effective payroll solutions allow you to put your focus back on running your company. Call us today for a consultation and learn more about our payroll services. Call Javis Tax Service at 851-7112. That's 851-7112. Streamline your business with Javis Tax Services Payroll Services. We offer hassle-free payroll and direct deposit services for companies of all sizes. Our experts ensure that every detail is handled from setup to reporting. At Javis Tax Service, our cost-effective payroll solutions allow you to put your focus back on running your company. Call us today for a consultation and learn more about our payroll services. Call Javis Tax Service at 851-7112. That's 851-7112.
High money. I try to figure out where they're getting this money from, actually. So
it's like they pull it out of thin air. I don't.
Yeah.
Where was it before they got it?
I don't know, but you talking about, like, older athletes seeing this now? They're like, okay, where is my $100 billion contract?
Spread out a bunch of role players. Now everybody trying to compete with Cleveland. So
right. Pretty much.
Money now.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what LeBron gets when his time comes.
LeBron making the bank.
Oh my gosh.
Some help first.
I already know.
He need to worry about
stock market crash.
Take a cut. Learn something.
Also on the show today, we're going to talk about a lot of high school athletics. High school football is around the corner, but also we're going to include more high school stuff with the high school athletes of the year and all men's team. We're going to talk about the Gamecocks depth chart that was released this week. We got the Fireflies Insider with Sam Hyman. He'll be on the show tonight. He'll be calling in. And we got a new segment called For the Culture. Chris has a lot of
it's a lot of slander that's going to be handed out tonight. Get ready.
He does be ready for that as we
move back.
Continue on with the show. But Chris, what we got for topic number one?
All right, so let's talk about these. Let's talk about this explosion in extension in contracts. So I know you guys have heard. Well, hopefully you've heard about James Harden's unbelievable contract extension. His 4-year extension through the season 22-23. That sounds weird because 2000s were weird, so that sounds weird. $170 million over 4 years, basically.
Right.
And so a total of $228 million by the time he gets to the end of his contract. Like, that is...
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Lots of money.
As a matter of fact, ESPN tweeted, and this is something I thought was amazing. So when you look at anybody's career earnings, active players, that would make him the second I'm gonna make up some words. Most earned player.
We'll go with that.
Behind Dirk, and not too far behind Dirk. So more than LeBron, Chris,
don't be a hater.
more than Melo. I mean, whoa. Whoa. So do you think he deserves it?
Harden?
I
don't believe so. I mean, I know Harden, he's a special player for the Houston Rockets. I don't want to say he's a special player for. Well, I don't mean $228 million though.
I'm with
you.
More than Curry, more than LeBron, more than who else?
More than LeBron at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
Houston.
Exactly, and it's Houston. Houston put that on the table.
Right.
It's not the NBA deciding it.
I
guess
the difference maker though, because think about it. Had he not left OKC, they probably would have had a ring by now. Had him and KD stayed with Russ there.
And you know what? Houston's making sure that he don't leave.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, true.
So I'm going to pay
where is he when he goes?
$241 per second.
He's not going anywhere. Not with that.
Looking at it,
I'm okay with him making it. Get your money.
I don't know.
And the problem I got is why is Patty Mills getting $50 million? That's what I want to know.
Patty Mills, backup. Good backup.
I mean, with Curry getting $201 million, I believe that what we call it the money ceiling for athletes to get more than that now.
Right.
You know, back in the day, like I said earlier,
I need to start working out.
If back in the 80s and 90s, getting a $5 million contract or $10 million contract was considered $200 million today.
Right. But
so
it's a $1 billion industry, though.
Yeah,
it's a $1 billion industry, and
Houston's known for oil, so therefore that's where it's coming from. That oil, Houston oil. There it is, and he gets $50 million for the beard.
Right, right.
You're right. You have to pay that separate.
Insured, though?
That's a separate cost.
Beard got insured.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yo, the money's there. Go get it.
He's got a lot of tricks in the beard. Forget the bag.
Yeah, that's
tricks in the beard.
Yeah.
I have a question. This was something I don't really quite understand, and maybe one of you guys can help explain this to me.
Tell us.
So the NBA has established a designated player veteran extension that Harden. This is part of him having so much money. Because he's the first player to sign up for this. Could you explain that to me? I'm just a little bit confused. I mean, doesn't everybody get that? Like, if you're an awesome designated player that's coming back, don't you get an extension? Like, I don't get.
If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, but I think when they redid the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, I think that's what they started making the players be able to have as max money because they're trying to compete with baseball too.
Because they get money.
Right.
Now, you know, baseball is getting that guap.
Right.
Yes.
They getting guap before guap even happens.
For a contract in baseball is nothing.
Was it Alex Rodriguez got over more than $200-300 million?
It was 256.
And J-Lo.
Yes.
And
did you say J-Lo?
Well, J-Lo got her money.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah. He's a winner.
He winning in life. He is winning.
Oh, and he got J-Lo. I thought you said J-Lo got money. So when did she play baseball?
Yep.
I was listening to the radio. Someone made a comment like, "What are Khloe Kardashian is thinking about now since James Harden got that $200 million?"
Oh,
Kardashian loves the money.
Wedding ring coming.
But you know, she is engaged to Tristan Thompson now. So
yeah,
don't remind me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Rebound showed that.
I need my team to prosper.
I can't keep up with the Kardashians. Doo-doo.
Yeah, well, okay.
Okay.
Was that a bad joke?
No, that was.
Well, what's the most like? Who could probably be the next person to get besides LeBron James?
Okay.
Who probably be the next person to get that? Okay, $100 million contract.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a Kardashian.
Westbrook.
He's deserved, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah, Westbrook is in there. Man, I don't know.
What's Kyrie's money looking like?
Nothing.
What's the kid that got hurt from the Spurs? The one
the Greek
that was
freak.
playing
I
with
like
the
the Greek
Spurs
freak.
and got hurt.
Milwaukee.
Oh
No, that's Milwaukee.
Yeah.
No, you talking about Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I see money in his future.
Not much.
He probably give him enough.
Well, I mean, if he comes back healthy.
I don't see that.
Stingy.
The whole
Duncan's been
Spurs
a long time.
organization is stingy.
Now Spurs do got money though. They want like what?
They got old money.
But they take pay cuts.
Old money.
Oh, they do take pay cuts.
They take pay cuts
That's
to
pretty
win now.
Good job.
Try to help the team out.
Well, I mean, with Kawhi Leonard, he could probably get that money and give him another car because I still heard he rides that around that 97.
Right. What is it? Blaze?
Don't judge his financial. He is being financially
As long as it's decked
responsible.
out and clean. If he got like the little chicken crumbs on the dash and
Yeah.
We're not gonna hate on
hang
Kawhi.
around paper in the back seat.
He was following Jay-Z's teachings before the album.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, y'all are so mean.
Blueprint time.
You're dirty.
Here we go.
If y'all got any comments about topic number 1 about the max contracts, make sure you send them in. We make sure we answer that throughout the show and all that good stuff. If you got any questions, comments, any concerns, I know some people has a lot of concerns about different stuff. Besides what we talk about today, make sure you send that in right here on Facebook Live. But more about this contract extensions. Free agency, we got Chris Paul going to Houston. Carmelo is a possibility going to Houston. Also, does Carmelo deserve more than $50 million?
No.
$60 million?
No.
What is
No.
trying to say he deserves it?
No. Who said that? Who's
What?
No.
Did you make that
I-
statement? Is this the first statement?
I mean, New York is like a curse to him now.
Yeah.
You know?
He wants out anyway.
I believe all the time when
Yeah,
somebody
too much
says New
apple.
York to him, he just shivers. You know?
Right. It's cold.
I mean, he
Cold
done
all the way around in New York.
He didn't
Yeah.
got all the money because clearly he wasn't worried about no rings. All he wanted was money. He didn't got his paychecks. He lost the one ring he had, and let's keep it moving.
Which was
Should have went to Chicago.
He did get one ring for
Before-
Syracuse.
he had an opportunity to go to
Oh,
Chicago.
sorry, blah, blah,
He had an opportunity to go to Cleveland still. So I mean, he has plenty of opportunities, but he just felt loyal to New York, which is a good thing. But at the same time,
Well, that's why James Harden got his money, because of loyalty. They feel like he's loyal and they want to reward that loyalty.
Man, he ain't had nobody.
So-
They gonna put in Elijah one. They didn't have nobody else. Akeem Olajuwon came.
they thought they had that when they got Dwight
Houston didn't
Howard.
have nobody
And you
else.
see how that worked.
Dwight, worst move probably
Yeah,
in NBA.
Dwight Howard is just a bust,
But I'm excited though.
complete bust.
Why?
I don't know. I just want
He
to
is with
see
the
him in
Charlotte
person. That's kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
He is with the
We don't ever get anything. Don't take this from me.
You a Houston?
We still got
The
Walker.
Carolinas need some more players.
We got Kimball Walker still. You know, we had
Yeah, that was.
He said still. Surprised
Still.
he's still there.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to see they put Jordan in the game.
They got that French guy.
Jordan
coming
still
out.
got
He
it.
coming
If they had like an alumni NBA alumni game.
Speak it into existence.
Oh, if y'all
Well, they got
watching on
that. It's
NBA,
called-
Hosted by the Walk-Ons radio show.
It's called the Big Three.
Listen, we're going to get into that later, too.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
That would be so cool.
That is horrible.
But you
NBA
talking about,
alumni game.
The
That
MJ
would be
did come
dope.
back. You know who still got it though? Scottie Pippen.
Yes,
he could
Scottie-
probably.
Ooh.
Yes. I like.
What about Dennis? Is he coming?
No,
He's not coming. He's not invited.
I'm surprised he didn't get in jail in North Korea. So
That'll be good.
They're still fascinated.
Hey, picture that, man. Sponsored by Ben Gay.
Oh,
Think about that.
we'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
You silly.
oh my gosh, I can't.
Being gay. That was,
Talk about being gay.
wow.
The way some of these big three players playing in there, man, they need to get that sponsorship.
Scotty still got game for real.
Scotty got it.
Catino Mobley's not bad.
Mr. Pippen.
You know, it's nice out there.
Yeah,
Catino
Catino
Mobley.
Mobley.
And Al Harrington.
Al Harris
Al
been
Harris.
getting it in
I
too.
can't get on
Yeah.
it.
Freethinkers,
Yeah.
radio. I shared it to our page.
Oh, he killing it.
Oh, okay.
He
He
could
could probably
player
still
in the league.
Yeah, he could probably still play in the NBA.
Him and
From
Evans.
Indiana out here.
Yeah. Yeah, him and who else?
Evans.
Defensively,
Defensively,
yeah.
I forget his first.
Is it not Tyreek?
Oh, there we go. Got it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of his first.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. Outside of that,
Okay.
honestly, Charles Oakley got the most energy, and he a coach.
Hey, look, all you need him to do is rough up the paint.
Yeah.
If you're on Facebook Live, thank you for watching us. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. If you got any questions, send them in now. We on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. If I missed something, just let me
Twitch.
know. Twitch.
Twitch.
I thought I said Twitch earlier just now.
You were on YouTube as well, I think.
What is Twitch?
I'm pretty sure.
You got a message.
I do?
In the comments.
Oh, wow. Mike, hey, y'all. Is my computer late?
Oh, you just on a different one.
Oh, there we go. Like he's good. Oh,
No.
I'm going back. Oh, it goes up.
She said,
Oh wow,
Oh, it goes up. Who said that? Who said wow?
I did. Oh yeah, if your volume's on, make sure you cut it all the way down. Which
I was
is,
going to say my computer's on silent.
I think it was me just now, so we're
It
good.
might have been mine. My bad.
Got me in trouble.
Yeah.
So this is what I need right here,
Yep.
and then I can tag.
Be able to once it finally stops spinning.
Huh? Oh yeah, shout out to all the Facebook.
But
people
because I
that's been
can
in.
post as
Thank you for
myself,
watching
I
us
can tag
again.
my friends in it, right?
Right there in the comments.
So even right here, let me see if I can tag
Yeah.
my
Tag is
sister.
the bottom left.
You still trying to get used to Facebook, Kristen?
Listen, technology. I have a very old spirit, and I don't understand this stuff.
That's not holy.
I'm gonna need you to do better.
She told me that's not
I just figured out my phone.
I got 60-year-old users that can do computers with no problem. I need
Welcome back to the Walk-Ons. Make sure you share us. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitch. I did remember this time.
What is Twitch? Y'all said
You
that
gotta Google it, Daryl.
Okay, I'm
Google be your best friend in
going
this
to
situation.
Google right now. Twitch.
All right, we're going to pick 6. We got the top 6 topics of, I should say, the last 2 weeks since we missed last week. So let's get straight into it.
Go.
All right, so the state newspaper released the 2017 All Midlands girls and boys track and field teams, and I would just love to say I coach track at Ben Lippens, and I'm just so proud of all the athletes. There's so many athletes, so many ages. I think it's about. I'm not sure if there's any 7th graders, but I know I've got some 8th graders on there. Woo woo.
I saw some Ben
and all the way up,
yeah.
some Ben Lippen. I mean, just across the, just all the way across the board. In the last week, or the week before last, or on our last show, we talked about just how proud we were of our athletes here in the Midlands, and there's so many variety host of schools here.
Right. I want to shout out Lauren Gordon, my daughter.
Yes.
Whoa, that's my boy.
Daddy's little girl.
Big shout out to Aaron Ronsford. I used to coach him in football, and matter of fact, I feel pull up a picture of him. I coached him at Richmond Northeast, and now he's graduated from Irmo High School, and he's a great special athlete and a great person. So I congratulate him for making the All Midlands track team. Awesome. The players or the athlete of the year for track: Diamond Rush from Westwood, and DJ Liddell from River Bluff. I believe that he is going to Clemson.
Awesome.
That's nice.
Congratulations to them. Next topic, we got high school football.
Oh.
Speaking of high school still, we got high school football coming around the corner. Water Sports released their TV schedule for the season. Key games is center at Ridgeview on August the 18th. September 15th, we got taping that book in KC, which will be a big game right there.
The cage.
The cage.
And these are just some notable games. October 6th, you got Carter Newman at Heathrow Hall. Reason why Heathrow Hall's mission is because
Of Lattimore.
Marcus Lattimore will be the head coach there.
One team.
He's the head coach.
Shout out to them. But we got other key games, White No games. We got Ridgeview still. So looking forward to these games and whatnot.
Don't forget Richland won. Not on there, but let's get Richland one.
Richland one won't be forgotten.
Okay, yeah, boy. We got Bowling Stadium. That counts.
Next topic, what we got?
All right, so the Gamecocks released their depth chart. I'm really excited because this is added to my vocabulary. Their depth chart, and if you don't know who that is or what that is, that's where they talk about their key returners and everything. So, let's talk about TJ Brunson.
Oh yeah,
TJ,
former guest to the show, by the way.
Yes. At linebacker.
Yeah,
love that guy.
You got Sky Moore. He's back on the team now after his injury last year.
I'm gonna name him Sky. I'm gonna have Sky.
Defensively, they look pretty stout this year. Key returners, and I'm praying, and hopefully.
You better pray.
Yeah, I'm praying hard.
Please play hard.
That their experience
Excited about the season
shows this year. They got the 1 year under their belt, and hopefully everything works out as for them knowing the defensive schemes. And they got great coaches there, by the way. Ricky Dowdle, he's going to be probably the running back.
Love
Rico. Bentley.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like his moves.
Speak of Bentley and Debo Samuels, they on the Maxwell watch list for National Player of the Year this year.
Okay.
Amazing.
Too soon? Right. No, I don't think so. Everybody should get their shot.
Debo maybe, but
let's just be real with it.
Debo, he probably be recognized sometime this year. Yeah. So we'll see what happens as the year goes. But those two are on the Maxwell watch list, and looking forward for a good year. I'll probably say 8-4, 9-3 season.
Oh,
I like those.
You got a high there. You're
Say that one more time.
8-4 or 9-3 season.
Oh, that's too.
Now usually
I wrote it down,
7-5.
I did got spoiled when Spurrier was here, so I used to say like 10-2, 11-1 sometimes.
Listen, I would kick you off your own show. Why you talking about 10 games?
Yeah, I ain't saying no
7.
No, not 10.
I got faith. Hey, watch them surprise some people.
Yeah, I give them 8-9.
No.
Yeah, I give them 8-9.
When?
There we go.
8-9.
Come on, coach. You done won you a ring.
Make sure you write that down too.
Defense.
I got to see some more.
I got. What was that?
What I saw last year,
Chris, what's your record, Kristen? Where you gonna get them?
I'm gonna go with you.
Silence.
Well,
I'm gonna go with you.
Put one more right there.
This is Marcus and Kristen.
Chris, what you got? You said 7-5, right? And then Hollywood.
I'm going with 7-6, and they're gonna play in the Powder Bowl. Wow. Straight up, 7-6.
Daryl,
make a bowl.
I'm going 8-4.
8-4. All right. So we're on the same page.
Gamecock.
We're on the same page. So
my daughter. My daughter like the Gamecock. So
yeah.
Who do you like?
Who did it?
Hollywood. Since you hating on the Gamecocks, who do you like?
Oh, I just like a good game to be.
Okay.
That's what
That's how you get out that thing, baby.
Next topic. What we got?
Benedict College.
Okay, so
Allen University.
who did it with it?
Benedict.
Oh,
Come on.
He's so terrible.
that's on
Shout out
ESPNU.
Oh,
That's big time, though.
That's
It's big time.
Big time.
I'm not gonna pick out or pay per view. You know, back in the day, you had pay per view. You had to pay for
I
it.
remember pay-per-view.
You had to pay for it no more.
Benedict football might surprise you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I
think they're
I
gonna
believe.
surprise them.
Well, we
I
need to
believe-
watch out for that. I'm gonna write that down too.
Hey,
I believe
Ruben
it.
Walker.
Let's watch
Remember
out
that
for
name?
Benedict.
Ruben Walker.
Ruben Walker. I remember.
Wendell Bing, too, on that
Ruben
line.
Bing. Oh, yeah.
C.A. Johnson.
C.A. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch out for Benedict.
What we got for
football.
next topic there, Crystal?
So the Lakers, with Mr. Lonzo Ball.
Ooh.
Love talking about the balls.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
It's not because I like basketball. I love talking about the Ball brothers and Ball Daddy and all that.
She's talking.
But listen.
She like,
I'm sorry, basketball, Lonzo Ball,
Yeah.
the balls. Okay. So he had a bad first game. I know everybody knows that because everybody's been talking about it. But he did redeem, I guess, maybe, I don't know, because if triple double, that seems like a pretty worthy accomplishment. But if it's 11, 11, and 11, I mean,
It's sustainable.
is that a good statement or bad?
It's sustainable. He can do
Is
that.
statementable?
Yeah, he can do that.
But let me tell you, let me clarify this because I don't know if you know this. I love the Ball brothers, but their dad is something else.
He is something else.
And I don't even think anybody would be talking about this if his dad wasn't such a jerk.
I do agree. If dad was
Nah, I actually get on the ball bandwagon a little bit. I like his dad now.
I've never had anything against the dad.
He's very supportive.
Can I move my chair?
supportive.
Can I move my chair away from him?
He's actually very
What negatively has he really done?
nothing.
nothing.
He just talked to
He
him.
supports his son.
He does talk too much.
Obnoxiously.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Obnoxiously.
good to support your son.
But he said, my sons are going to UCLA. One's gone. He said, my son is going to get drafted to the Lakers. He's at the Lakers.
And he got that proven.
I mean, he's not Miss Cleo.
I didn't say
His kids are good.
did
Anybody could have figured that
A lot
one.
of people
He's just
believe
being a
you,
good
so-
He ain't Miss Cleo.
Being a good father.
That's
Call me now, Ball brothers.
Summer League. We're in Summer League. Remember that.
We are in summer.
Summer
league.
League.
But do you see how he sees the floor? He's a vision.
He is I'm a big fan of his game.
Look, you know, point guards, you recognize certain things. He can see the floor. He can see the play. He can see the lanes feel as.
He got a good passing game.
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I don't
I think
see
he's gonna have a good future in the NBA.
He'll develop.
He's just got a lot of eyes on him.
I did see his second game, and he looked real good. I know
Yeah.
the first game sucked. I was actually looking forward to him versus Fox on last night,
They're
but
scared of
Y'all
Fox.
apparently
scared
he
of
had
Fox.
gone.
He ain't want that smoke.
Yeah,
He ain't want
Apparently,
Yeah, he wants telling
so that's how.
Seen
you
that
get out of,
before.
That's how you get out of games sometimes. Just say, "Oh,
It
my
didn't go
feet
so
hurt."
well the last time when he ran into a fox. So
Rare.
Ooh, you
Hey,
Y'all see Josh
What would
Compton?
the fox say?
Oh yeah, we get that in a minute. Let's go to next topic with Melo to the Rockets possibility.
Oh,
It's a
Melo.
possibility
Big
that he'll be going there. A big three probably coming, right?
Another big three. Another one.
what big?
what big? You right, big.
What big three? Who's the third?
Who's the one?
Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
Chris,
Oh, you talking about Chris Paul? Okay.
Chris Paul.
And who?
And Chris Paul, you got Harden, you got
Melo.
Melo possibility
That's a big-
coming.
I think I personally like that big three more than the. I don't know if these are considered the original big three.
No.
No.
Are they not? Well, the big three since I've ever cared. So
As a matter of fact, you might see the Rockets jersey online. There's somebody made a mock jersey of him in the Rockets uniform. So,
No, he's terrible.
He's not a good defender.
I mean, I just don't know what Houston wants or what Houston wants to be. You getting all these good players, but at the same time, you got to have identity. You know what Golden State Warriors going to bring to the table. You know what the Spurs going to bring to the table. You already know what Cavaliers going to bring to the table.
Right.
But Houston, you got a bunch of different styles of
That's true.
Yeah.
basketball.
What's that, Coach Jarvis?
It's going to be interesting to use them.
You bring Melo, you're gonna have two scorers with no defense.
That's
What are we doing right now?
They're
I
not gonna
literally
play.
was getting ready to say.
What are we doing right now?
I didn't think about that.
When we
Melo's
come
not
back
gonna
from
play
commercial
defense.
break, we got the Fireflies inside with Sam Hamilton.
Ball-
There's got to be somebody on the bench that's
When
going to do
it- when
And
something.
then Chris Paul gonna get mad because ain't nobody else doing no work.
Every time it touches Melo hands, it gets stuck.
Yeah.
Offense stops.
That's it. We'll be back right here on commercial break.
Chris,
See, that's why I love
busting
y'all,
like he
'cause y'all
did
make me
DeAndre
think.
Jordan, he be jumping up and down like a little kid.
Yeah. But that girl,
Pass the ball.
I still like them better than the
I
big
feel
three.
go ahead and call.
but the Lala. Lala didn't stop them hands.
Oh, I forgot I wasn't liking Melo right now for that.
You what?
He don't play defense. You right.
Lady Power.
I don't play defense.
He was just wrong.
We got the call in joint.
Hello?
Calling.
Get
I
on,
try to keep this sports
me
related
you're
and not
looking for?
personal.
You're looking
Try not to make it personal.
I'm gonna get on her.
But I love Lala.
Tag
so-
team Wood tag.
Well, I don't. I'm gonna get on Lala and for the coach.
Oh,
Yo, shout out to Lala, baby.
if you're watching, sponsor us.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Sam?
Sam.
Sam, I am.
Huh?
You like green?
You on the show? I know you said 9 o'clock, but you know we can start at 8 o'clock. So.
I'm on the radio right now.
Sam at Chuck E. Cheese, ain't it?
You on the way? Hey, Sam, say hey to Hollywood.
Sam, what's up? You at Chuck E. Cheese? We got some noise in the background.
How are you guys doing?
Good to have you, Sam.
We got Daryl.
Oh, hey, what's up, Sam?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. We good?
We good?
I was about to say, he didn't like you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. You all right?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you guys?
I'm doing good.
We
Doing good.
man.
We're on commercial break, but we're about to go in about 1 minute, so stay right there, all right?
All right.
Boy, bring my flash water out.
Everybody that's on Facebook Live, make sure you share us on our Facebook page, Twitter. You know, if you got any comments or questions, make sure you send them in. We promise you we're going to answer that throughout the show. We thank you all for watching today. After a 2-week break, we had Independence Day last week.
Shout out.
Enjoy.
All the cookouts and all
Proud
that
to be
good
an
stuff.
American.
Oh, yeah.
At least I know I'm free.
I was sick.
Stand up next week.
You were sick.
I had to work and then I was
Depends on what
sick.
year it was.
I was too sick to eat, and that don't happen often.
Shout out to my wife and daughter. I love you.
Oh,
You know that's my baby. And my
is she
mom and dad.
watching?
I better be. I paid the bill.
Oh,
That's real right there.
Welcome back to the
Real
Walk
right
On.
there.
Is that real?
I hate it. Hey.
That is being real for real, man.
That's real.
Welcome back to the Walk-Ons. Chris, you want to take us in?
oh yeah,
Take us in
absolutely,
for a commercial break?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to the Walk-Ons. We've got a lot to go with the show today. We are going to start off. Well, first of all, make sure you tell your friends and family and your entourages and everybody to follow us, interact with us on all of our social medias, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that, Twitch, yeah.
All that good.
I had to say it twice because it goes with the Twitch. So we got a lot more for you, so make sure you tell all your friends and family to follow us. But we are going to get into our second topic, which is our Fireflies Insider. Woo!
Hey, boy.
On the phone today, we
Nice
got
part.
from the Fireflies itself, or the radio broadcaster for the Fireflies, we got Sam Hyman. Sam, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys? Good to be here with you.
Awesome. I know right now they on a day off today, so we're glad to have you here today. So, Sam, tell me what's going on with the team, update on the team. We got a lot to talk about, so tell me what's been going on as of late.
Yeah, so the team's doing pretty solid. Hit a little bit of a rough patch this weekend in Charleston, but as you guys know, minor league baseball is more of a development thing. And after the All-Star break, with 3 or 4 guys getting promoted to St. Lucie, they have started to kind of really dig deep and find their identity. And I think it starts with the pitching and the bullpen. The bullpen has been rock solid all year long with an ERA less than 3. And in addition to that, at one point, the team held an ERA of less than 3. That is starters and relievers. And they were at one point one of 6 teams in all of minor league baseball with an ERA less than 3. So they've been extremely dominant, and I think that's what will carry them in the second half. Guys like Harold Gonzalez at the top of the rotation now, and at the back end with Adonis Uceta, who leads the team with 10 saves and was the reliever of the month in the South Atlantic League for the month of June. So there's a lot of talent from top to bottom with the pitching staff, whether it's the bullpen guys and the starters.
Cool.
All right.
This is K-Riss, Chris with a K. Yeah, not with a CH. Lady Chris. Whoop, thank you. So Sam, we got a question for you. So the last show that we had, we talked about how actually it wasn't the day of Tebow's last game, but it was the day the show after Tebow's last game. So what is life like now, not with him not being there?
You know, it's obviously different. I think the fact that Gene Cone is still on the team, although he's hurt right now, brings a lot of attention to Columbia still, but it's definitely a lot different. We're leaving a little bit earlier for the hotel after the games on the road, and not waiting for Tebow to sign. So that's kind of been interesting. But
I guess that's a plus.
I mean, at the end
that is.
At the end of the day, it's kind of back down to earth with minor league baseball. Obviously, that was something that was really unprecedented, something that was very rare to witness and take in. But the team is doing just fine. I mean, Tebow was kind of that outlier. He was 29 years old, and this was a team that is basically grouped with 18 to 22-year-olds. So
so he's somebody
right, yeah, right.
Hey, Pops.
So they've come together well, though. They've come together very well.
Wow. Have they focused? Is the focus different without Tebow, without all the excitement and the fanfare?
I mean, I think obviously that drawed a lot of attraction, and the guys enjoyed playing in front of large crowds, particularly on the road. I mean, going on the road to Augusta, and Augusta bringing in one of their record crowds of the season on opening weekend. That was pretty awesome. I think the guys definitely thrived off that. But now that distraction is gone, I think it also kind of let it sink in and focus on the task at hand, and that's themselves. I think they've done that all season, but especially now, as he's gone, he provided a lot of experience in pressured situations down the stretch in the first half when the team was trying to get the first half crown. It didn't happen, but I think that was a really good experience that Tebow brought, and a lot of the guys will take into this second half of the season.
Wow, this is Hollywood. Hey, check this out. This one, I've thought about this. Now, you picture this. The Bombers, the USC alumni, and the Fireflies in the stadium pack the house. Why it can't happen? That'll be in-state. You get everybody, man, you'll sell out tickets. It'll go crazy.
I think that would be, an interesting idea to combine the three in one park. But I also, at the same time, think that each park kind of provides its own unique draw, and like the college baseball scene and the minor league baseball scene, and so on and so forth. So I think it's interesting to combine them, but at the same time, it's good that they're separate and each have their own identity.
Oh, we'll call Ray Tanner and let's get that Founders, baby. Let's do it up.
You know Ray Tanner like that's phones.
I know, you know that. We appreciate you, boy.
Now, I know the All-Star game happened a few weeks ago. You had a lot of players like Paez, you had Winningham there, Humphreys and Morandi, all of them got promoted to St. Lucie along with Tebow. Knowing those top players that are now in Florida playing, what other possible players, I know you can't really spill the beans sometimes, but what other possible players that could also get promotion soon?
I think you have to look at Adonis Uceta as a guy that really could get promoted. I think he's well deserved of getting promoted. I don't know if he will, but based on his stats and based on what he's done this season, there's no doubt he's earned the opportunity when that does come to the forefront. You're looking at a guy that has recorded 10 saves this season in 10 opportunities. He has not blown a save this year. Wow. He has a 4-0 record. His ERA is less than 2. Wow. And at one point, he did not allow a run in 23 straight innings. So he is balling. He is locked in, and he's he is a high energy guy that when you see him get on the mound, it's game over. And he'll come into bases loaded situations and slam the door. So it's a guy with a lot of confidence and a lot of passion, and I think he definitely is well deserving of a promotion sometime soon.
We need to get
we'll have to wait and see.
That's good stuff. We need to get some season tickets rolling, but we got to get everybody at the park.
I try.
We can get everybody at the park.
Let me know. I'll be there.
Hey, Sam, it's Chris. I got a question for you. So, how do you see the potential playoff scenario playing out for the team?
Yeah, so the play. I mean, Columbia didn't win the first half, so they didn't lock up a playoff spot just yet. But they still have a chance to win the second half. They're currently 5 games back of first place, but they also could win the second half based on their overall record. If they do not win the second half, if there's a tie at the top, then it goes to the team with the best overall record. So say that they have the same record as another team in the second half, then the tiebreak will be, okay, who has the best overall record? And Columbia, because they were really good in the first half, if they keep it up and at a minimum just play 500, a little bit above 500 baseball, then they have a chance. But right now it's 7-11 in the second half. They are at the bottom of the division right now.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, Columbus wasn't in the same scenario first half because they was, I believe, below 500, and then they went on the massive winning streak to at least compete with Greenville to be in the first half of the playoffs. They went on that 9-game win streak. Winning streak. Had a chance to win it in the last day of the first half, and unfortunately just came up a little bit short. Yes. Well, we will have faith in Fireflies on Fireflies Insider. We're going to continue this every other Tuesday. Right now, they are a day off this Tuesday, I believe, again next Tuesday also. So everything about the Fireflies, go to fireflies.com. And if you want to hear about their schedule or purchase tickets, make sure you visit the website and then go from there. Sam Hyman, we thank you for chiming in today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Keep going. Thanks to the rest of you guys. Really appreciate you having me on, and enjoy the rest of your show tonight. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Go Fireflies, baby.
We'll come back for commercial break.
That's right.
A long exit. Come back for commercial break. We got 40 culture. Be back.
Fireflies.
That was a long exit. All right, thank y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Sam Hammer, gotta love him.
Now, what does he do?
He's the radio broadcaster.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
He's got that voice.
Yeah,
him
like
and
you got it too, girl.
Him and Vecchio.
I got burned.
You do too, deep.
I'm trying to iron.
You do too, Miss.
Long
How the iron get on your arm? You put the shirt on and then ironed it?
Hey, sweetie, I don't know.
The iron fell. I put the iron in the bed and iron fell on my arm.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Go Cowboys. When we gonna do something on Dak Prescott?
Oh, never.
What? Oh man, that's fire.
I didn't care nothing about the Cowboys.
That's bias on the
shade,
show now. Oh, did you hear that? We're gonna put that on this show.
It's
We
all
gonna talk about it right
We
now.
are not.
It's all
All
about
about the
the That's it.
Benjamins,
He
baby.
couldn't win on.
There's
I
nothing
saw
on this
him on
paper.
100,000
Cowboy
pyramid.
relate.
Listen,
On the pyramid, he couldn't even say words.
Probably the no love segment. Talk about
No,
that.
you.
Man, the hate is so real.
We ain't talking about no Dak.
look, once we get Cam Newton stop
You a
wearing
Redskins
rompers, and our team is gonna come
I'm a
back to
Panthers
prominence.
Don't be hating on new news.
That's terrible,
We
man.
good. We good up here. We still babies of the league.
Cam Newton.
You're right. Babies all the way around. From the way y'all throw temper tantrums to the way y'all lose games.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we still got one of the best fans.
See, look, sticking the tongue.
Go Cowboys, man. Dak Prescott.
Is the man.
Exactly.
Never.
What's that running back name they got? Boy, he's good.
It's something Ezekiel Elliott or something like that.
What did he?
Reason why 21 was being broadcasted now, he can never get past that hump.
And they got a Pro Bowler tight end. I
That
forgot
Prescott's
his
gonna
name.
follow.
I think so. Get past what hump?
I hear it. I was like,
Boy, you would get off that hump. What hump you talking about?
You see where 21
How many
was at?
Super Bowls
Man,
y'all
who's
got?
Tony?
21 was on CBS.
How many Super Bowl Panthers? How many Super Bowl
Talk about
Panthers?
Tony Ono.
We've been to about 2 or 3.
How many y'all have? I didn't say been.
We got
I done been
loyal.
a lot of places in the United States. I ain't never lived there.
When's the last time Dallas won a Super Bowl though?
Well, y'all
But
got
we got 5.
Ric Flair was y'all running back. Ric Flair out of Charlotte. Ric Flair out of Charlotte, and then Kurt Green. Who was that guy?
Kurt
I don't
Green.
know. What was his name?
Kurt Warner.
Kurt
no,
Warner.
No, it was Kurt Green.
Oh.
Was it Green?
Yo, you remember
See.
Mr.
I
Bojangles?
don't know.
the defensive end.
You remember Mr. Bojangles?
Oh yeah,
Jake DeLone.
Jake DeLone.
Alone.
Oh,
Gotta love him.
he's home alone.
Bianca Batuka.
Oh, Lord.
That's how you know you're a real fan.
Oh yeah,
You're a real
You know all
fan.
those names.
Little Ray.
Yeah. Kuta Kinte.
Ray Caruso.
Welcome back to the Walk-On.
Oh, we're back.
Oh yeah, we're back.
Hey, mom and dad.
Follow us on all our
My
social
niece.
media, all that good stuff. I don't have to repeat it. You should know by now, so make sure you
Don't
follow all of us on that. Chris, you got for the culture. Where we got?
All right, folks, it's for the culture. We got a couple things to discuss. Y'all know, bring my Power update back.
Oh, here it
For
goes.
those of y'all that watch Power, still free Ghost.
Yes.
Angela still got to die. She's still
She
out
got
here
to
not.
go,
She playing
man.
games.
What is
Tariq out here just.
Somebody need to cut
Tariq
Tariq
disappointing
butt.
everyone.
Get a switch.
Man, I don't even know.
Braid them together.
Do you agree?
Yes. He's
I
like,
want to fight Tariq.
He's got
I
to
want
be
him
the
to run me my
dumbest
page.
team.
They
next
best
time.
friends now.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No comment on that. I ain't never heard
What
They're
about
best
the
friends.
new lawyer?
He seems a little shaky to me.
He gonna snitch.
The new lawyer
He gonna
seems real
snitch.
shaky.
All the way you follow along.
I don't even know what they talking about, but
He gonna snitch. That's all I know. But anyway, all right. Keisha got to die too.
Keisha.
the weak. Look, Lala,
Everybody
Lala,
got-
look.
She gonna have to
50.
either die or they gonna have to send her away because she is the weak link. She's gonna
Look,
fall.
Tommy gonna have to do her like he did Holly.
Get from between these two.
He gonna have to do her like he did Holly. Look, she got to go. She a weak link. She gonna snitch too. Anyway,
Hey, what an
next up.
undercover boss. I mean,
Those
can we
Sons of Anarchy type.
Listen. Next up,
That's his favorite shows.
Big Three, Ice Cube. I love the league. I really do. My only problem is a lot of these dudes is washed.
Okay.
I saw the
agree.
rerun
The
while I
ratings
was
are
out
struggling,
of town this past weekend, and I saw when they came to Charlotte. and it wasn't that impressive, I believe.
But the ratings overall are struggling, like I said, over the course since the first game, everybody wanted to see it. Then it's like, okay,
it's just like the XFL. That's how.
Yeah, that's it.
it's like
Vince McMahon.
And like you brought up earlier, AI did say don't expect the same thing from him you got 20 years ago, but still, people still have the idea in their head that AI is gonna give them something. The 2 points a game is not gonna cut it.
You saw one of his games; he did not practice.
Now, I agree. Now, if they want ratings, AI needs to come out and probably get in some shape play. But he's made it clear that's not why I'm.
Cornrows ain't like they used to be.
I was about to say
cornrows.
They not that.
What Charlamagne said, people with cornrows will never prosper. But anyway, they talking about the top 10 big three players can face the top 10 summer league players right now and win. Nah, fam, y'all looking washed out there right now.
Well, we got to call the ambulance for them.
Yeah,
inhalers
on the sideline.
You know how the ambulance be on the side of the football field, ready?
With the stretcher.
That's how it's going to be at the basketball court.
Then,
that's true.
In music,
only the big three.
White chocolate and somebody else got hurt.
Yeah, White chocolate got hurt.
Not my white chocolate.
Yeah,
I love white chocolate.
Jason Smith.
It was a non-contact injury too. Like random.
He did a cut and
it was over.
But if you get that being gay though, Hollywood.
That being
gay sponsorship, Ice Cube.
Yeah, ibuprofen too.
All right, so in music news,
get you an ibuprofen, baby.
Young Buck came out and said since his album dropped the same day as Jay-Z's, that Jay-Z should have let him shine and put his album out.
Young Buck dropped the album. I didn't even know he was still in it.
Young Buck.
I didn't know he was still alive.
Man, Kurt Franklin dropped his.
When?
Last week. It was at the flea market.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
He's still doing collabos with Chance the Rapper.
That's what it was.
Basically. But I didn't know Buck was still alive, so.
I didn't.
Fam.
Right.
Jay-Z album was good. 5 tracks on it were great. The rest of
Buck should have did a commercial on Facebook to let us know.
No comment.
Jay-Z album must have been good because they put it on like the 11 o'clock news with the important stuff, and I was like,
he just made a good business move with Sprint. That's why that's
at the end of the day title.
But as far as the album,
Jay-Z is all business.
That's good. The rest
what's it called? 40-40-40?
I like the album.
He woke up at 4:44. What song at 4:44?
What I mean,
it ain't his top 5 though.
4:44.
No,
it ain't touching his top 5.
Not even.
Yeah, Lecrae, Blessings was a great track.
Oh, love
that new song, Find You with Tori Kelly, great track.
There you go.
Now you dropped this on Hammer Time, bruh. That's trash.
No,
I mean, that's garbage.
Garbage.
I
didn't get to that part.
Redo that.
Young Buck needs a book.
Look, 7th Streeter, great R&B album. We're finally getting good R&B back.
Fire.
Her, SZA with Control, her with Volume 2. Like, we got good R&B coming back.
Okay.
I need some male R&B singers to come out to balance this out.
New edition.
Besides Neo.
Oh, new edition. Look, I saw this more.
They can still I don't want to see that tour.
Oh, you gonna see that tour?
Listen,
Candy Girl. Y'all know the rest.
Ralph was looking bad on BET Awards.
All I know, I almost went solo on this bad boy. Hold up, I'm about to quit.
Look, don't be twisting that. He says ain't insurance.
I'm about to go solo. You coming with me, Bobby?
I got you. I got background.
Yo, Ralph and Bobby is back out there.
You better watch your mouth, get Bobby. What's getting personal?
They messed up Miss White again. It was clearly seen at the BET Awards. Like, you can't hide that.
No.
And Bivens out of shape.
Poison.
Biv is a
he had a jacket on like
poison. Snacks are poison.
They were fresh though. You cannot say they weren't fresh.
But that was clear.
They were still good.
Your boy had that on the fresh Beijing. Yeah, he had one of those nice and shiny. I see.
It was a Beijing.
Little Dapper Don.
The little spray. Spray stuff to make your hair look.
I
call it the Carlos.
That's a man thing.
Carlos Boozer.
It wasn't quite bad as the Carlos Boozer. It's more like the LeBron.
It's like men. It's
more like
that's what LeBron eats.
It's like Rogaine.
Carlos Boozer looked like shoe polish. I could have took my.
That's right.
No, y'all saw Darren Williams where he had his little hair black.
Oh,
stop it.
Yeah, Frankie Lyman, like Frankie Lyman.
Yo,
Frankie Lyman.
Hey, that hair was just shining the whole time. He saw all the stadium lights on his head.
I'd be scared to sweat.
Y'all be scared.
Like mascara going down your head.
Great R&B.
When did he start going gothic?
Yeah.
Wow. That was good. That was good.
That's your.
But that is for the culture this week, folks. We'll be back next week. We'll have more for you. Still got No Love coming up.
Let's go to topic number 3. Kristen, go ahead for topic number 3.
Okay, so if you haven't noticed, so hopefully you are frequent viewers and listeners, we have a first-time guest today. Mr. Daryl Jarvis, coach, not Mr. Coach.
I'm enjoying my.
And let me tell you a little bit about him. Okay, let me give you a little background, so you know, because you got to understand the credibility.
This ain't no preacher bio.
You gotta,
This ain't the preacher bio.
Let me start here, because you got to understand who he is, so you understand the credibility of his conversation. Okay, so he played ball at Ridgeview, and a little bit in the military.
Yep.
Okay. Army Reserve veteran, E6. All right, boom, boom. Woo. Okay, undergrad at USC and master's from United States Sports Academy. He has coached at Ridgeview, Brooklyn, KC, Eau Claire, and CA Johnson, where he got a state championship in 2014.
Wow.
And he is currently a part owner and director of the South Carolina Universal Basketball Association. It's the UBA. Something new going on here. We will come back. We're going to have a special. Marcus doesn't know this, but we're going to have a special about that.
Okay.
About post-college basketball later down the road.
But
breaking news.
Yeah. Breaking news. Da-na-na. You heard it first with here.
Right.
But I want to read you a statement of Coach Jarvis, and then we're going to dive in, okay? So, public service announcement for the high school coaches. If your top player or players are missing, don't panic and don't tell them not to play or play hard at different individual camps and events. It's summer. So, if the starters can't make it to scrimmages and games in the summer, play and develop your reserves. Let them gain that experience in the offseason as you may need them during regular season for whatever reasons, other sports, injuries, illness, ineligible, etc. It's summer. Let everyone develop. Your team is only as good as your weakest player. Summer and offseason isn't about winning. It's about developing players and teams to have winning habits. Don't teach players to only work hard when it's convenient for you. You get better by being out of your comfort zone, and sometimes that's putting in a little extra work when you're tired. November to March is a long stretch. If they can fight through pain now, it'll be easier during this season. So,
my boy.
Great words right there.
There's so many elephants that this addresses. And one is that there's this very awkward tension. I've been wanting to talk about this all the time. Between high school coaches, players, and AAU.
Yes.
It's just huge. And I've played high school, not played. I've coached both. Coach Jarvis has coached both.
Right.
And we feel it often. And now that players are better and there's just, Coach, what do you think is the umbrella issue that is trickling down into many other issues?
Trickling.
That's a great question. Trickling.
Oh, I like that word.
Another word for the vocabulary today.
Thank you.
Trickling.
Oh, yeah.
I think what's the umbrella and that it's holding, I always go back to the parents. We mentioned earlier we have 1,000 AAU teams in the same city. And if I'm not happy, then I remove my child, go start my own team.
All right.
Or if I don't start my own team and I'm not happy as the parent, then I'll pull you and put you somewhere else. We are expecting these kids to be great in teenage years when half of them aren't mature enough to drive to the grocery store and make it back yet. And we're putting a lot of pressure on kids for no reason. Let them grow up. Let them play every sport.
There you go.
And stop finding excuses for not to play. I also look at it like this. I take everything in basketball as a life lesson. How many professors can you say, well, I don't like that professor, I'm going to change my class?
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
That's good stuff.
I tried that.
You work, you have a job, you get a check. You don't like your manager. Okay, I don't like, I can quit. Well, I mean, it would be nice if I could change my job every time I didn't like some of my administrators or whoever I work with. So I think we're also teaching an invaluable lesson that, hey, if you're not happy, just go somewhere else. But are we really getting equality out of the deal? Like, is anything really happening that for me bouncing and bouncing and bouncing? And we can talk about the whole reclass thing. That could be a whole nother segment. But it's just crazy to watch these kids get pulled and torn. And a kid will tell you, well, my coach doesn't want me to play, but you're at my event. So why does your high school coach telling you not to play? So does he not want you to get better? Because he's worried about winning the summer game because you're tired? Well, guess what? I want you to go play in whatever camp you're going, and you play hard. And then in the evening, when you come to your high school team, I expect you to play just as hard. Play while you're tired. You make free throws while you're tired. Think about how many of these playoff games you watch in high school and guys are tired, hands on the knees. Yes, you can't make free throws.
Exactly.
It's a mental thing as well, too, now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a huge mental preparation that we're doing a disservice on that aspect.
Right.
And I think if parents could kind of back off a little bit and allow coaches to do what they want to do, as long as they're teaching the fundamentals and the right thing and teaching about life.
Well, you said that there's not enough fundamentals. They don't
There's
do
not.
AAU for watching AAU. I always said the same thing. They're not teaching the fundamentals.
Well, that's really it's.
Give me 6 games for my money.
Right.
It's just where we're like you said, because a lot of coaches are coming from this pop up because somebody wasn't happy situation.
Right.
There's really not even a lot of I'm not even sure of the word I'm looking for, but coaching knowledge is very thin normally now. It's just it's not very deep because it's just, well, I wanted to start something else, so I moved on.
Or I have these shoes, or I have a bag, and you know what else I hate? I really have a distaste for AAU coaches who tell you, okay, I know you go to.
Hold that thought, Daryl. We'll come back commercial break. We're going to finish this, so make sure you stay tuned on the Walk-On.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I can talk all day about it.
Go ahead. You
we
good.
Keep talking.
But yeah, I was just saying, you know, if you go to Ridgeview High School, whatever, you play for an AAU coach, but your AAU coach might have a relationship with Spring Valley, Westwood, or some other coach. So now we're getting torn away from where we, you know, grew up at, where our school, our pride, because my AAU coach telling me, don't go play for him. I don't like him. Go play for somebody else.
Well, that's what we're looking at that now, but it's more about recruiting. They're recruiting kids now.
Yes.
Now, you don't go there. I'm going to Ridgeview. I'm going across the Brooklyn.
And it's starting in middle school.
Yeah.
Some before that.
It is starting early.
It's bad.
I can say, being at Ben Lippen, which recruiting is a word that I can't use, and I'd like to say we don't do that.
Right.
But in the situations where I've had girls come from public schools,
Of course.
it's been a bad situation on their end, and I'm more than willing to offer a better situation. But tearing somebody away, trying to play a kid against something that's probably going to be good for them, and when kids leave, I'm like, hey, if that's what's best for you, then I'm fine with, because I support my kids.
Yeah.
I don't care where they go.
Right.
My AAU players, I support you no matter where you go.
Exactly.
And there's not a lot of that. I don't use my AAU girls to try to boost me into some position that I want to be in.
Right.
If I'm in a good coach, it's gonna come eventually.
Exactly.
But I want the best for them no matter where it is.
AAU.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Always asking for your money.
Your Glover said AAU equals no fundamentals. And he also said we have spoiled our children and are stifling their maturity and growth.
Yeah.
It was basketball. I love the game of basketball, and I used to tell my players, I used to talk trash to my players a little bit, and I used to tell them, I could tell which one of y'all
Me too.
watch the NBA, because y'all just got all the sauce. You just drowned in all the food in sauce. You can't even get to the noodle. It's just drowned in sauce. I mean, it's just, you
me
can
hungry,
tell.
boy. Go get me something.
I mean, listen, I'm sorry. I said that because I'm hungry. My stomach is growling.
That's like the Food Network right there.
But there's no more fundamentals, and then there's no development. I've seen too many organizations take already good players and just throw them out there. They never truly got better. They got taller. They might have gotten faster. They physically changed, but they did not get better.
Hold that thought right there. Welcome back to the Walk-Ons. We're having an interesting discussion about high school athletics, so make sure you watch on our videos that we have posted on our Facebook page. Make sure you share, comment, all that good stuff. We're on all the social media, so make sure you do all that. Let's continue the conversation. I know we got the no love segment, but I think we can go over that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. So let's continue this conversation here.
But I really do think that it really does start with the parents, because one of the toughest situations that I had to deal with recently, and I'll be as broad as I can. I know I don't remember something, but I had a player who lost a scholarship opportunity.
Right.
Wow.
A school was ready to offer, but she'd been to. They found out that she'd been to 4 high schools in 4 years.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We had a kid, we played AU with us on that team with Seven Woods, and I know this kid, I'm not going to say his name, but he was, I think he's on 5 high schools now.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 5th high school.
You know what they say, terminology, church hopping, they school hopping.
Yeah.
But a lot of these coaches are not coaches now. We always giving them credit for being AAU coaches. Some of them are good. You live in my neighborhood, you're playing for me.
Right.
Exactly.
I know.
They're not
I'm a parent.
And
a parent.
and
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Possible. If you're a good, let's say, if you're a good person, I want you to play for you. I want you to play for you. And every year they're going that same person.
Right.
And it's feeding it up, and that feeds into these big schools.
Yeah.
Because I like the coach.
Yeah.
Coach got a rapport with some of those head coaches.
That's right. That's how you get pulled from one school to another.
Easily.
Like Kristen said, when I coached AAU, and I kept in contact with all Blythewood, Spring Valley, all the coaches, and let them know everything that was going on, who's involved in what process, who's calling me, asking me about your kid going to school. And then you leave that into the head coach's hand. And I think that's a start. Stop meddling into the high school business.
That's
and then high school coach would be more willing once they feel like
they trust
you to do the right thing, you know?
True.
Exactly.
But, let's go with this now. As a coach, and y'all know because y'all have coached, if you go and support your player, you don't let your player go. If he's that good, I'm going to go sit in the bleachers as a head coach at high school and watch my guy play that age.
And have done it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure nothing happens to him.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah.
True.
We got away from that in elementary, middle school. the coach from high school don't come down and get your middle school. You got studs in 8th grade.
Yes, sir.
And then you wait till they get up to 10th grade, and then they dip on you.
I know as a football coach, I did that all the time.
Exactly.
You got to make sure, like, okay, I want this person, I want this person. It's called recruiting. You call whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I know
I feel you. At C.A. Johnson, I had to do that every year. Like, if I didn't go to Perry and make sure I put out.
Oh, they go to other school.
Yeah, they'll go.
Before you can get in the gym the first day.
I believe in the school I was at, you had, of course, the big two schools, Rich Northeast, Spring Valley, and Westwood. I believe I can speak on it because we're here in South Carolina.
Right.
So you got that one middle school with all the talent. You got another middle school with some of the talent and whatnot. You got 3 schools competing for one student.
One school, yeah. That's
Yep.
And I know times has changed in middle school. Middle school back in the day, you had the the little scrubs and
Right.
whatnot. Now you got these big behind athletes looking like me,
Right. 6'4",
12 years old. They look like they're 27.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that they fight for. It's all about politics in school.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it's all about what can high school change as for
Boom.
the rules.
There you go. 'Cause now that's the second part of the umbrella. Now we have to have some things in place so that doesn't happen. You know, and again, I'm not talking down on anybody, but people know this is going on. It's not a secret. So
it's not.
you just got to put some things in place that will deter those people from wanting to move from here. Because if you go from District 2 to District or District 1 or 2 or something like that, you got to pay X amount of money, to move. You got parents like, okay, I'll pay that. Well, maybe you need to boost that fine up a little bit more, not make it so easy to just say, okay, well, I want out of this place and I'm going to the next. Like it's way too easy.
But that's what makes your boy, the ball dad, credible now. When you deal with stuff like this, I'm watching my son.
Right.
Think about it. Y'all ain't going to drag my son.
Thank you.
So it makes him credible, even though you don't like his mouth.
Right.
I'm dictating where my son is. I'm doing this.
I will not allow the negative ear to get in here and confuse him.
You know that.
So it goes back to parents, just like you said.
Yeah. I watch mine when all mine. Even my daughter, I was right there eating those fries.
I feel sorry for my kids.
Playing no games with it, right?
When I have kids, I feel sorry for them. I'll be right there.
Right. I'm everywhere with mine. Everywhere.
It's time for the last say. We got about a few more minutes left in the show. I believe this topic can go not just here in South Carolina. I believe that can be elsewhere. You got a lot of top schools around the nation. I know one kid, he went to Blythewood High School, and now he's in North Carolina. One of the top, I want to say, quarterbacks or receivers.
Jordan Adams.
Yeah. Now he's in North Carolina. And like I said, it's all about parents, what they decide, what they want to do.
Yeah.
And
now that's a unique situation. Your dad coaches up there too.
Yeah.
So that's.
But parents aren't as informed. I've seen a lot of players not make it because their parents don't have a clue.
It could be a blessing or it could be a curse. Because
so who informs the parents on
nobody
making
it's up to the
decisions?
parents to decide what they want to do and to believe the information they're given.
I think it should be up to the coaches, but like he said, you have to be able to believe that where you're getting this information is credible.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you don't have enough parents that get in and want to learn about
and want to
simple things like NCAA requirements.
But and funny you said that, because that is a key. Because a lot of parents, we only look to wearing our jersey on a Friday night going to watch our kids. Then you don't know it's an ACT, SAT.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
And then the counselor said, man, where'd this come from?
Right.
You don't even know. So those are the stuff that parents do have to learn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They looking at you senior year. Well, why you ain't called? Well, first of all, I can't put your kid in school. They have to qualify to get in, which is what I've been telling.
Language,
Right.
Pamela Jones said, but what about the next level? We are focused on making a superstar, forgetting about education.
That's the whole point.
Exactly.
Yes, that's exactly the point.
I'll be honest about this. And I know I honestly thought, and I feel like I come from a very knowledgeable basketball family. There was a point in time where when I was in high school, I honestly thought that if a school offered you a scholarship, you were automatically into the school. And then when I started getting deeper into the recruiting process, and school started saying, "Have you applied?" And I was like, "But you said you wanted me." They're like, "Well, you got to get into the school," and I'm like, "The scholarship don't get me in."
No.
I've literally ran into that problem.
Oh yeah.
I literally have run into that.
Plus,
I was like, "What do you mean?"
They're like, "No, you got to get into school."
Just like your situation. I mean, when I left high school after playing football, I thought, okay, I applied for USC, I tried for a team, I'm good to go.
Right.
There's always kind of different roles, U-turns, B-turns.
Yeah, sure is.
Right.
You gotta get this in, you gotta get that in, you
Yes,
gotta
sir.
take this class. You know,
Clearinghouse.
Foreign language.
This class don't count.
Right. You got to fill out fast.
Yeah, that's
Oh, fast food.
Yeah, not even that. The Parent Plus loan.
now, some of the athletes.
Sally Mae.
South May always want humble.
Now, I try to figure out, like, with
Still
some
stalking
athletes
y'all.
I've seen that's in college now, I try to figure like, how do you make it in? And I know you personally.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
yes.
And then making it, if by the
started-
grace of God you get in school, most of the kids that get in can't stay there.
Because of the GPA, or they can't pass the class.
But they're not ready, they're not mature, they don't
haven't been
understand the
prepared.
responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything was done for them and now nothing's done for them and they fall apart.
But we have to focus on
But put the
education.
cleats and the basketball shoes on, and the parent have them ready, dressed to toe, hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
And send them
Don't
with a
mess with
coach,
what,
too.
but
We don't give
play
them work
football,
ethic
basketball.
anymore.
And they send them with a coach. Coaches
Work.
can take your
What is
kids
that?
anywhere.
The W word. Don't say that. That's a bad word.
I live by it.
Yeah.
It's a bad
Work.
word, huh?
But education is the key.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of athletes, man, they get to that point, has education. I was blessed because my daughter was an athlete, same thing. And then after she got to that point, then she jumped into pre-med and cardiology. And now she's went to a different area. But I can steal that.
we'd like to thank our table today, Chris, Hollywood, and Daryl. Thank y'all.
Shout out to
Appreciate
my
it.
mom, my dad,
Hey, baby.
my niece,
Love you.
my wife. Love you.
But yeah, I totally agree about that stuff, man. It's like some people that do making it to universities playing football, basketball, but at the same time, dumb as a rock. Like,
Yeah.
how?
Because it's student athletes, so the student comes first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean,
We forget that.
Yeah, they didn't
We
remember
forget that.
They didn't remember that.
Get that part.
Yeah.
Students got to be first. You know, I tell my daughter she's honor
get
student,
her.
4.0
Oh,
student.
get it to her.
I don't
She
care
got to
if you
get
don't
it.
ever play a sport again, but you're going to get academics.
And-
Well, when I have my son and daughter, I'm making sure
That me too.
You better.
you're not playing until I see something improving.
That's
If I-
right.
If I seen 60s and 70s, 80s, you can call it quit.
And when you slack, I will take it again from you.
That's right.
Well, I've talked to a couple of coaches, and you know, normally when people think about college athletics, they think about like the high D ones,
Right.
but the smaller schools
Where we at?
have money. They don't have as much money to play around.
That's right.
Yes.
And so when I'm calling about girls, they're like, "Well, which one can get academic money because
They gotta-
that's more appealing to them
they
because
gotta
they don't
put
have a
that
lot of
package
money
together,
They're
yeah.
trying to put together a package,
Put
so
it
they're like, "What's
together
the?"
yesterday? 5,000 for the life.
Right.
We're gonna get you the
Exactly.
parent plus $4,000 if you got good credit. I
Get you
put
some,
it together.
Like-
get you some work study hours.
Exactly.
They got to put
So
those packages together.
3,000 for
my
my
scholarship.
they're like, "I want this girl, but I can't afford you."
Yeah,
Like,
once time is up, then you say, "Oh, I gotta pay this back."
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
exactly.
pay that back. I
Yeah.
I was on there too.
I'm telling you.
And then they don't tell you. This is another thing I found out the hard way. When I went to Francis Marion, great school, great academics, very prestigious academic school. But my scholarship paid for me to go to school.
Wow.
That doesn't include spending money.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
yeah. You're right.
I was like, "Where's my check?"
Thank
are
you.
you looking for that?
You waiting on that refund check?
$100.
Waiting on that refund.
I gotta buy my.
refund, baby. Yeah.
No,
Listen,
wait,
the data
Hey.
refund
Wait.
came in?
Mama, can I
Refund checks
borrow?
go back.
Mama, I need some money.
Yeah.
I came home. I work over the summer.
Right.
Oh, you're such a great girl.
Oh my goodness! Like,
If I
there's
were
just
known-
so much kids don't know.
If I would know the stuff I know now back then,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know a lot of people say it.
I'd have been a baseball player.
I would have thousands of dollars.
Hey, baseball and
I'd have been a
soccer.
baseball.
Baseball and soccer.
I would have rethought my
Or
major.
golf.
You know somebody from the Fireflies. You in. All of them all.
You made it, bro.
Everybody on Facebook Live, we thank y'all for watching today. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have somebody big coming up.
Enjoy
Not
it.
going to say nothing.
Yeah,
but at the
Mom.
same
You
time, just-
surprises
Yeah,
coming,
I see your
folks.
pop.
Wink,
They're not
wink,
talking about us. They're not talking about us.
wink, wink.
They might be back. I don't know.
Hey, you didn't mention Jarvis about his ring championship. Did we give him that shout out?
Christy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They got a piece about
Do
it.
you have it on?
Coach, man.
Flash it
No,
on the
Hollywood
camera.
got on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
I
You know, I'm
just
sitting
literally
next to
had a
Champ.
client I worked out, and I was working with my daughter. She was doing the hurdle.
He's got the
thing.
bling too.
I just can't.
His is bigger than mine.
Oh.
Hey,
He's a bad
okay.
boy. Give it up for my boy Jarvis.
Yeah.
Time for Jarvis, man.
Well, thank y'all.
Thank you to
See y'all next
Johnson
week.
family.
And,
He'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll
I'm
be
I'm
back.
speaking that into existence.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Selling horseshoes.
Yay. Hey, Marlon.
Hey, Mom.
Are we? Oh, did they cut us off?
Tanya,
Taylor Marlin.
Call me, baby.
Warren Davis.
Hey,
Mr.
that-
Warren.
And
Pamela.
That might be
my
good
baby
today.
niece.
Miss Pam.
My
I'm sorry. I don't want to be
That's-
rude. Hey,
I
Uncle
know,
Chris.
Janine.
Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next week.
back in the Caribbean.
And Zach and Kobe. Bye. Okay.
Yes, what up, bro?
Call me.
Oh.